Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite skins of all time is back in the Fortnite item shop. It is the dang old Order. Let me tell you, I loaded into this 6-stack pure chaos game by myself. No, I was not trying to be Narnar showboat and do 1v6. It's like defaults on no fill for some reason for me. I don't understand why, and it happens to be all the time. But I was like, you know what? Let's just play this out. I need to get some gameplay footage anyway, and I ended up kind of freaking clutching a little bit, dude. As you can see, I'm going 1v6 right here, bro. It's just me, bro, dude. Did he just rage quit? I'm all by myself right now. I'm all by myself. You know Green Day? You know it. You love it. That was the secret track, right? It's crazy how many people do know that one, though. How they know the era of secret tracks and CDs it's over, dude. What do you guys even know about that? What's going on? My name's Quantum Camper. We're gonna do an in-depth look into the Fortnite item shop today. I'm stoked that the Order is back. Look at this. Slide kick. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I knew I was like, I just gotta get one more shot in and I'm good. That's it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Clutching, and they had a crown, and I freaking took it. I seriously love the Order. Where did I get the space rock from? We gotta look that up in a second. How the dang heck are you on this wacky Wednesday? Okay, hope you're having a good one. I did not end up winning, but I got second place, dude. Oh, my Atlanta. I've got a freaking... Oh, do I have a highlight for you, bud? Let me just... so I'm by myself. It's getting to the end game. Okay, we're gonna look at the item shop in a second, but I want to show you a little bit of the Order real quick. So I'm creeping, okay? I'm like, you know, I'm by myself. I can't go guns blazing. We're getting to the end game. And I'm like, I'm just going to kind of play to the storm a little bit. Just kind of chill out. And I see some footsteps. Watch this. Oh, it's a free Juice WRLD. Get some! Ladies and gentlemen, how the dang heck are you? My name's Quantum Camper. We're going to be doing a full in-depth look into the Fortnite item shop today. And 3 of, seriously, I would say top 50 for me. They're in the shop right now, all together in the battle ready section. Designer Suki here. The Order here. Heartstopper. Got my heart stopping for real. Oh, my llama. Dude, this is a good shop, okay? Snacking is backing. We got Something Stinks. Ew, dude. Xena. I always think about getting Xena, but I should have gotten her when I had funds. But it's all right. That's all right. I got some gameplay footage to show you of Suki, of What was her name? Heartstopper. And you just saw a dang old the Order. Okay, we got some Fortnite news to go over. We got to do some dang old shout outs, okay? Before we get going, you know what we gotta do. The OCD check. Recording on, display capture on, camera on. We are good to go. Oh, yeah. You know how we do it? Raw and uncut. Second thing we got to do before... Wait, did I move the freaking... Yeah, okay. Second thing we got to do before we get going is display gratitude, guys. I do like this song. It's a good one. Is this the Mary J. Blige one, or is this the one that sounds like the Mary J. Blige? That's what I need to know. Because I actually kind of think I like this one more. But shout out Mary J. Blige. She is good. Second thing we got to do before we get going is display gratitude, guys. What the dang heck are you grateful for? Why do we should do the gratitude check? Because we have to keep ourselves in check. We can't lose focus of, you know, how great we have it. Look, if you could log into this game If you've got the extra time to buy a couple skins every season, maybe not a lot, you know. I'm able to buy a decent amount still, but we'll see. Coming up, I might be hitting some rough times, bud. But regardless, I'll always be able to at least get Fortnite crew. That's going to be bare minimum for me. So you know what? Even if you can only afford the battle pass, okay, you should be grateful for that. You know, at a time in my life, I didn't have a freaking system to play on, and maybe you didn't either. So let's just be grateful, guys. Grateful for what you have. All right, I'm grateful for what I have. That's what I'm grateful for today. Grateful for what I have. I don't need a lot, honestly. I really don't have like expensive taste, and you know how people have like dreams of living in like, you know, mansions and stuff like that, all these cars. Like, dude, I've literally never dreamed about stuff like that. You know, the age old, like, what would you do if you had millions of dollars? You know, like I've always just wanted safety. That's it. You know, whether it's freaking financial safety, physical safety. I mean, I want all those things. That to me is just like the end goal. But I mean, truthfully, like I really don't need a lot, dude. Like I have this awesome studio apartment I have now. It's like 500 square feet, I think. Bro, it's like more than enough room that I need. You know, I've got closet space. I tell you what I'm not grateful for is this freaking bug in the game that makes you like shoot constantly. It sucks. But if you switch to your pickaxe, I think it'll go away. But you know what? That's another thing. If you got time to complain about the game, you're doing good, man. Yeah, I don't need a lot. Seriously. See, it like won't stop shooting. It sucks. But it's all right. We still got these fun Iron Man feet, so we're good to go. Yeah, man. I've got systems to play on. I've got dang old PC. You know, good to go, bro. Honestly, and got plenty of clothes to wear. Got a car. You know, like that's really all you need. Once your kind of basics are met, at that point you're just splurging. You know, do you really need? You know what I mean? So today I'm just grateful for what I have, and you know, just be grateful for the skins you have too. Maybe you can't afford that whatever just came to the shop. You had to skip it. I've had to skip tons of stuff. You know, stuff I wanted. I've been able to get the like must-haves in my opinion, but you know, some of the stuff I do want, but just kind of, you know, I've had to skip. So, but I'm just grateful that, you know, I have what I have. So it's great. Grateful for what I have today. What are you grateful for? Let me know in the comments. You don't have to, but it's nice to do. Keeps yourself in check. I got to keep myself in check every single day, dude. I really do. That's like more than half the reason I do these is like for myself. Because, you know, I'll just be driving home. I mean, it's daily. I don't want you to think. I've gotten nasty comments before that, oh, this guy's like, so, you know, like they turn like the gratitude. This is the darkness attacking, dude. People try to turn the gratitude check into like something negative. I'm like, oh, see, but that's good. What you want people who are like outright in your face, like living in the darkness. Because I mean, that's the best thing you can ask for, because then you just, get away from me. Yeah, get out of here. It's like so blinding how much in the darkness they are. And so it's just very easy to push them away. Get away from me. You know, the ones that suck are the ones that present themselves as being good and kind and, you know, light bearers or whatever you want to call them. And they could disguise themselves for weeks, months, even years. And then all of a sudden they might do something, or all of a sudden you kind of come to a realization where you're like, oh, wait, this person has been like a huge negative impact in my life. And I didn't even realize. That's what you need to look out for. Dude, the people who just say nasty stuff in comments, you should actually be grateful for that, because then you just block, move on. That's it. Don't respond. Don't respond. Never respond. Block and move on. That's it. Because they feed off of your negative energy. They're trying to get a negative reaction out of you. Block and move on. That's it. It's the best way to live. The third and final thing we got to do, guys, before we get going is I have to ask you for a favor, and that's to please use my supported creator code, which is Quantum Camper. Do you hear the nice hum of that vehicle? Reminding you that you have like just hours left of the Rocket League pass. I think wasn't it like 9 a.m. or so? I saw somebody comment that. Regardless, it's like literally hours away if Rocket League pass is done. Hopefully you grind it out. Hopefully you got the skull boost. I did not, but luckily we're able to load into bot lobbies in Rocket League coming up here in the next season. So I'm so stoked about that, dude. Look, I almost never go into bot lobbies in Fortnite. Every once in a while, the last one I did, I wanted to just because I've been talking about bots and stuff like that a lot lately. And I rarely go into them, even though I am I am a bot advocate. I support it. I do want to play real people. But that's just me. I'm not getting down on anyone who plays bots. But I don't want to play Rocket League. It's just, I know some of you love it, and that's awesome. And I'm stoked for you, seriously. But it's just not for me. But I do want the cosmetics. So it's like it really, sometimes I'll crash out when I play Fortnite. And just like, beep, beep, beep. You know what I mean? But it's just like within 10, 15 seconds, I'm over it. Dude, the darkness that Rocket League makes me feel lasts for hours, if not like over a day. I'll just be thinking about how much I hate it and like how much it negatively affects me. And like, it's just, I want the cosmetics sometimes so bad that I'll suffer through. It is literally suffering for me. I'm not even exaggerating. But like for the Star Wars stuff, I had to have it. There was something else recently that I had to have too. But regardless, so that's why dude, the fact that I heard that you can do bot lobbies in Rocket Racing, I'm like, oh my God, dude. Finally, I'll be able to grind that dang old pass and not touch the darkness. I'm stoked. I believe that's starting next season. So back to the supported creator code, guys. This is the only thing I'm really going to ask for you because it's the free way to support me. So if you didn't know, the supported creator code, mine is Quantum Camper, all one word. Doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. What this is every time you pick up something using my code, I get a small percentage of that sale. It's not a lot, but it adds up, and I buy things like V-Bucks. Bing, 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 to get back to you and the others here, okay? So it's important that you use my code because it helps yourself, it helps me, and it helps others. And it's free. It's free for you to do, okay? You're gonna pick up skins anyway, so you might as well put my code in and help me out and help out the community here, okay? So this is the only thing I'm gonna push on you. Like for real. I'll never ask you to join anything, spend money on anything. Like, when I get back to streaming, I might push the Amazon Prime subscription on Twitch, but that's because it's free. I'll never ask you to spend money on anything, but I will ask you to use my supported creator code because that's free. So you can do this on any console, PC, or the dang old browser version of the item shop, okay? So go ahead and open the supported creator button, hit that, whatever platform you're using, any console, PC, dang old browser version of the item shop, or even, yes, Rocket League. Hit the supported creator button, put in my code, Quantum Camper, all one word, doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. Hit search, look for the green check mark, and if you see it, guess what? You're good. But here's the tricky part. So once you see that green check mark, you're done. But every 14 days, which is... yes, a fortnight. What happens? The supported creator code automatically resets. So what do you got to do? Train your brain. That's right. What does that mean? Let's say you're going to pick up Showtime, the Patrick Mahomes emote, okay? Stop. Back out and make sure the code Quantum Camper is still in there before you pick up anything, okay? Always train your brain to back out and make sure. One more time, please use code Quantum Camper in the Fortnite item shop as your supported creator code. Let's check out the top 10 bestsellers. Guys, honestly, no surprise to me. Designer Suki is number one, even over the football guy, okay? So, tight little dance. I don't even know what I was about to say. Kai Sanat bundle, snacking, Patrick Mahomes, Diamond Hans, Heartstopper. Got my heart stopping. Backlash and Surf Witch, ladies and gentlemen. We got, for any football fans, I know, it's already going, right? My people at my work asked me to be in a fantasy football league, and I was like, I thought about it for half a second. I was like, nah. And or some people that don't even like football that are doing the fantasy league. This one girl was like, I'm just picking the hottest players. I was like, how's your team doing? And someone was like, she's in last. I was like, okay, well, that's what you get. Hottest player doesn't mean the best player. So, but Patrick Mahomes, pretty cool, actually. I do like this. I like that version right there. I have no idea who this is. I honestly am so checked out on sports. But I'm sure he's great. If he has a skin in Fortnite, I'm sure he has to be great. Like that one Dodgers baseball player that recently got a skin. I heard he's the best. So we got two. So with the bundle, you get 2 skins. You know what? I kind of do like this ketchup bottle. It's got tomato head on it. I kind of dig that. I might actually need to cop that back bling. Let's see. And they don't sell it separately. Does it come with? Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, I guess I'll never have that. But there you go. If you like Patrick Mahomes, he's here until September 19th. Pick him up. Ruby, all the sweat skins are still here. Joltera, pick those up. They're here until September 22nd. Some great ones here. Obviously, Surf Witch, Ruby. Joltera is my favorite out of the sweat skins. They're great if you use them correctly. And then, obviously, Power Cord. Kai Sanat's still here. He's going to be here until the 22nd. Ooh, looks like we've got a lot of stuff leaving on the 22nd. And you know what? I think there's an update tomorrow at 2 a.m. or whatever. We'll see if I'll go live or not. Dude, I've been working so late lately, like past midnight. So I honestly don't know. We'll see. I'll be kind of taking a little break from going live. I seriously got so burnt out, dude. I work more than full time. I do these videos every day, and I was streaming, like 30 plus hours a month. It's crazy. So sometimes I just need to kind of reset, recoup, I'll be back though. We'll get into the fold. I'm working on another project completely different from gaming or Fortnite. So I'm kind of spending a little bit of time on that too. But we'll get back to streaming, dude. We'll be there. But no matter what, we'll always be here with these videos. All right. This is the bread and butter. This is where it's at. Shout out to the 100 Club showing up every day. You know who you are. Let's go. Designer Suki, dude. I just want to showcase all 3 of these skins. I freaking love these skins. In fact, I was using her when I was doing my Save the World daily. Oh my Lanta. I forgot how much I love her. No edit style, but none needed. Okay. So this to me is how skins should get reskinned. So like if you look at Suki's amazing, by the way. And she's got the freaking gothic style now, which is crazy. They recently added this in chapter 6 season 1 or chapter 6 season 2, something like that. So regular Suki now has 3 edit styles. She's got the human version, she's got the robot version, and she's got the gothic style, which is so sick. And then, so that's what I'm saying. And then you got designer Suki, which is just an absolute, completely different vibe. Okay. Let's take this back bling, even though I love this back bling. This is how they should do reskins. And, you know, much how they did the machinist, you know, totally different vibe. Why is the machinist not showing up? So like that, you know, and then this totally different vibe, same skin, same model and everything, just completely different vibe. That's what I think reskins should be. Not a recolor. So there's a difference. I mean, honestly, as much as I do love Ruby, you know, a lot of these, well, I mean, at least there's some variation, a little. Actually, like this is a classic example of just a straight up recolor. But I'm a sucker for Ruby, so I got it. But like, so look at this. Look at this Ruby right here. And then look at that one. Literally exactly the same, except the eyes and then the color of the skin. So this is a recolor. That's what I call it. That's not a reskin. That's a recolor. This one I would consider a reskin because the hair is different. There is a little bit of difference on the design. But yeah, so that one and that one, that's a recolor. But like Suki's absolutely a reskin, and it's perfect because it's totally different vibe. She's got like low-key goth stompers on. She's got edgy socks on. This amazing designer dress. Like, so sick. But you can tell it is Suki. It's the same model, but it's just totally different hair, everything. Different lipstick, everything. So to me, that's the perfect reskin. That I can 100% justify buying. You know, even though I already had the original Suki. In fact, I think I might have gotten designer Suki first. But designer Suki has not been in the shop for. I did look it up, so I'm not going to pretend. I want to say it was like 180, 130. Okay, so 134. So you know, it's been 4 months, just over 4 months, decent amount of time. So you know, for a lot of you, this night might be, dude, Suki 2.0. Shut up. Dang, chapter 3, season 2. Whoever has this is blessed. I bet you don't even use it. That's crazy. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, Suki was a season 9 skin. She's OG, dude. And then Suki 2.0. That's interesting that they did a reskin of a shop skin in the battle pass. That's actually very interesting because normally it's the other way around. They'll have a battle pass skin and then they'll do a reskin for the item shop like they did with Machinist. Interesting. And then designer Suki came out chapter 4, season 3. Wow, Suki's getting some love, dude. That's dope. She's rad. I like this version. So yeah, so it's been over 4 months. Let me show you we'll just take a little gander, okay, of Suki in game. Nothing crazy, just a little bit of dang old save the world. Let's see. I gotta be grinding those V-Bucks, dude. You know what? They said, so there's some new news. I'll talk about this here. I want to start from the beginning. So I'm using her pickaxe, which is not in the, it's not in the item shop right now, but, her pickaxe looks really good. So here she is. Absolutely gorgeous. Amazing in game. I was using that Limelight wrap with her too. Look at that thing hits. It's so nice. So I don't know if you saw, but they changed the how much damage the storm does. They doubled it. Okay. So instead of, doing one, it's going to do two. And then normally when it, because you know how the storm works, obviously the later the match goes on, the more the damage progresses. It starts at 1, then goes to 2, then goes to 4, then 10 or whatever it is. But they made an announcement saying that they're doubling it, so it was going to start at 2. And I was like, I literally commented, and I was like, it feels like Fortnite is deliberately tanking Battle Royale. Like, that's a terrible decision. Like, so not only did they buff the amount that the storm was doing damage, what I do think is a good thing is potentially they made the time that the storm takes to close in, they made that shorter. I think that potentially could be good, just to kind of make the matches shorter. But I don't know, man. I feel like, we already have a game mode that's short matches. It's called Blitz. And, I don't know how, I think the reload matches are a little shorter too, but I was thinking about it. I was like, at first I thought it was a good idea, but at the same time, I kind of feel like, I don't know, don't you think Battle Royale should just continue just being different than everything else? Like, it's weird that they're trying to change. At this point, I think that they're just kind of they're grasping at straws, trying to get people to stick around and play Battle Royale. But it's like, dude, they're changing everything that's not a problem. It's like, dude, no one's complaining about, the storm needs to be buffed. By the way, they did revert that. So because I went to check it out and I was like, well, the storm is only doing 1 damage. I thought it got buffed. Turns out they reverted that back, I assume because so many people complained. But the amount of time that the storm takes to close in, they did keep that. So I think that's the good call. So they changed it, and then they changed part of it back. But, like, I think... Hold on, we got to fight the fuzzies. 1 second. So, yeah, dude. Whoa, let's do a little OCD check here. 22222. Audio movement up and down. We got display capture on, camera on. You know how we do. So, yeah, it just feels like Fortnite is grasping at straws to keep players playing, and it almost feels like they're scrambling. Okay, let's try this, let's try that. But in reality, it's like they're changing everything that is not a problem, having, buffing the storm damage, making the storm shorter. Like, how about, get rid of the cheaters, first of all, okay? Let's get rid of the aimbotters. That's number 1. Then let's fix that skill-based matchmaking. Okay, that's number 2. And, you know what? That's actually it. That's all you literally have to do to save Fortnite Battle Royale. That's literally it. Get rid of the cheaters. Ban them all. I don't care if they're huge streamers. And then fix skill-based matchmaking. That's literally all you have to do. You don't have to mess around with the freaking how much damage the storm does, like this, and that, like buffing and nerfing guns, whatever. Skill-based matchmaking, and ban all the cheaters permanently. Ban their IPs too, so they can't freaking create new accounts. They're done. It's very simple, Fortnite. I don't understand. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to touch the darkness, but I'm like, it's like, it's there. I love this game, and it means so much to me. And to watch it fail in slow motion is like kind of excruciating, actually, sometimes to think about, because the players count is like lower right now. Yesterday, it hit like 350,000 or something like that at a low point. Bro, go back to a season, this time last year, the lowest point was like 1 million. Or like 900,000 at the bottom if you go to 2 a.m. on a freaking Tuesday, maybe you were hitting 900,000 during Chapter 5. Even during Chapter 5 Season 3, dude. 350,000 at its lowest point yesterday. Insane, dude. Like, it's like, look, that's still huge. If you compare it to all the other games, it's like most games are like beyond ecstatic to have 100,000 regular users. Okay, so don't get it twisted. 350,000 on a low point is nothing to freaking cry about. It's still, when you go to like the peak times, they're hitting 1 million. But like, those days of hitting 2 million, those are over. So I just wish they would fix the stuff that literally the two things that everyone is screaming about at the top of their lungs. Sure, there's the bots. I guess you could make bots at number 3. You could go cheaters, number 1, get rid of them all. Skill-based matchmaking, number 2, get rid of the bots, fix them, make it so they're not just, make it so you're not, a bot is not the last player or last 10 players or whatever. Fix that, we're good, dude. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's crazy, bro. But let's get back to the shop. I'm really not touching the darkness here. I'm just being super honest, and we gotta talk about some hard things sometimes. Pause. Heartstopper. She's so good, dude. Normally, I think this is just a dang old Valentine's Day skin. She's so good. She's so good. Chill. She has this white and red edit style. I always just use the black and red one, dude. It's gosh dang, bro. Heartstopper. Let's look. I want to look at her normal release times. Heartstopper was last in the item shop. 184. This was the one that was 180. I got her right here, I think. Yeah. That had to be. Because I know... Yeah, because that was around Valentine's Day. Well, it was like a month after, but whatever. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't look like she's just a Valentine's Day skin. Because she's got like April, May, October, November, May, July. Yeah. She's all over the place. She's great, though. Let me show you a little bit of gameplay footage of her. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, I want to know what is her model. Let's look that up, dude. Fortnite wiki. Heartstopper. Stopping that dang old heart. Heart-stopper is a... What do you think it is? Handler. Chill. Ooh, Derby Diamond. I can never say that. Derby Dynamo. Ravina. Adeline. Ooh. Holy. Jeez Louise. Moonpunk Ion. Ooh. Interesting that is Ion and Moonpunk Ion don't use the same model. Is that true? That's actually kind of crazy. So Moonpunk Ion uses Handler, but when we clicked on Handler, Ion wasn't just popping up. Let's look that up, dude. That's actually might be breaking news. Therefore, rendering them not the same skin. Ion is a Dynamo Dancer And Moonpunk Ion is handler. So Ion and Moonpunk Ion are not the same skin. That is not a reskin. That's crazy to think about, actually. Wow. Huh. That might be breaking news. You saw it here first, okay? Dynamo Dancer is Ion. And then Moonpunk Ion is handler. Isn't that crazy? Wow. It's almost like handler cosplaying as Ion. She's like, I want to be like her. That's crazy. What do you guys think about that? Heartstopper. Let's look at a little bit of gameplay footage. Oh, dude. I almost won, bro. Gosh dang, bro. Played some BR. Oh, yeah, I was like in the dark, too. Little pop music. No big deal. That was just playing on my computer. I'll show you me fighting some bots, and then we'll take it to end game. I've been getting my build on lately, dude. Step. Oh, there we go. That was Gloomy's old main. Just, you know, they just totally forgot about her. What's she doing now? They don't care. Moved on. Like I kind of did with Razor. Not going to lie, you know? Look, nothing's forever, dude. I mean, technically, is Razor still my female main? Yeah. Have I even thought about her in the last 2 months? Don't tell her, but not really. T800 came back, and I'm like, Razor, who? You know what? I think she was over it anyway. So it was, I just did what she didn't have the courage to do. All right? That's the way I'm looking at it. We'll move on. Everyone moves on. How good is she though? Heartstopper. Let's go to the end game here. I got kind of stuck in a little bind here. I was like creeping on this dude, kind of hitting him I was trying to keep him in the storm. How did that not hit, by the way? That was weird. I'm telling you, I'm just getting third party like crazy. This is the year of the third party, or the season of the third party. And then bro starts freaking unleashing the machine gun on me. The Gatling gun, whatever that thing is. I'm like, all right, look at this. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to get the dang heck out of here. I'm not trying to chill in that storm because it was like hitting too. Watch this. Aimbot. You can't tell me that wasn't aimbot. No one's got it. What? Okay, dude. That's what I'm dealing with here, dude. I thought I was dead. But apparently, check this out. I'm out of heal, by the way. I'm like, let's just chill. Let's recoup here. Oh, there's somebody right there. I just got marked. I'm on fire. Boom, boom. Build up. There we go. I feel like I did that correctly, right? Greco, are you proud of me? A little slow on the reaction time, but you know, hey, you can't be perfect here. I'm in shambles. I'm at 38 white health, no shield. I got an assist though. That was good. And then I got somebody right down here. I thought about taking the zip line. I'm gonna try to shoot him. Actually, no. I think I'd just go. Yeah, I was like, oh, I can't get hit. But I was like, let's. I thought I was gonna get him right there. I can't believe they didn't shoot me. They're just chilling. JM boys, what happened? Oh, that was the same person that was up there with me. And then I get freaking third partied. Oh, cool. I love this season. Not. It's all right, guys. Simpsons mini season on the way, coming soon. Guys, the order is here as well. Amazing, amazing skin. She's got really cool helmets. She is, you know, I don't know if she's part of the 7 or it's 7 adjacent at least. She's in the 7 lore. All right. So if you know, okay, her honor will lead us to victory, one of the 7. She is one of the 7. Okay. I don't really know the lore of the 7 that much, but I just know I want to collect as much stuff from them as possible. I'm still waiting on that big Iron Man skin to come back that has the 7 edit style. I'm so upset that it has not come back. It's been like over 400 days. And it's come to the item shop since I've been playing, but I skipped it every time. And now it just hasn't been back. But yeah, this is the order. She's amazing. Let me show you a little bit of gameplay. I got so freaking frustrated on this because I was just getting coupled with, look, I'm not trying to boast, but I was like crushing. And I already showed you that. Not that one. Definitely reported some freaking aimbotters. It's going crazy this season, dude. I felt like I was holding my own here. But like I just kept getting like put in with these squads with just like the worst freaking teammates, dude. Like actually, you know what's insane is I couldn't. It's getting hard to maybe because I play at freaking 4 in the morning, but it was getting hard to load up a chaos match, and so I was like, you know what? Let me try a regular, you know, just 4-person one. See that, dude? Does anyone else have that problem? When you fly up in the Iron Man legs, and then you come back down and you immediately switch to your gun, it gets stuck. And it gets stuck firing. Even when you change the gun. But I think I figured it out, and you just switch to your pickaxe, and I think that should stop the shooting. I first thought it was my mouse getting stuck, and I was like, great, I got to get a new mouse, but it's like, it's not. Because the only time it happens is when I do that. So here's the order. I don't remember where I got this space rock from. Somebody let me know, or I'll look it up when we the space rock that I put on her. Because I think isn't that related to the 7 somehow? Maybe it's not, but it looks sick on her. It's crazy how not as intense, just regular version of Blitz is. It almost feels like it's just like moving slow motion, dude. Because there's bots, you know, it's not 6v6v6 like, or 6v6v6v6v6v6. Because there's 32 players, so technically it's, I don't know, whatever. I think there's 5 or 6 real squads, or 6 player squads. So let's show you that. Oh, this was sick, dude. I was like, oh yeah, you're gonna kill my friend? Check this out, bud. Wham! Step, bro. Arc Dank Sons. You know, I had to do it. I love that emote, by the way. That's the Kanye West one. Look, they had a crown. Obviously taking that. I love that because it makes your skin face the camera, and so you can look at that beautiful face. It's a really good one. It's in the item shop right now. Yeah, I'm just like, hey, where's my team, dude? Like, hey guys. I can't shoot anything. Just get out of here. You don't need to see this. You get it. You saw the order. You know I died. Yuck, 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 yuck. Recording on, display capture on. Okay, we're good. We got Hans. We got Alice here. Choose. Something stinks, no sweat. Guys, you know what? Somebody, I can't remember who it was, but they were like, I think I'm going to get extra cheese glider to use with TMNT. And I was like, that's a good idea, actually. This glider is going to, I did kind of say it's kind of nasty. I don't know. It's just a little slimy, but this will for sure look good with the Ninja Turtles, 100%. In fact, these cheese feet might too. So pick that up. We got all those emotes. Marvel's back, guys. Okay, update. Okay, the Ant-Man bundle now includes the Mighty Ant, but it's 300 V-Bucks. So I bought the bundle yesterday, and it didn't have the Mighty Ant emote. Now I log in today, it does have it, but I have to spend another 300 V-Bucks on it. All right. So this was gifted to me. Shout out Luffy. So that's 800 V-Bucks. All right. And I spent 1,000 V-Bucks on the Ant-Man bundle yesterday. And I got the skin and the back bling. So now they want me to spend another 300 V-Bucks to get the emote. Is that mathing, or somebody let me know? Somebody who purchased this bundle, because technically that, yeah, so that would be 800 plus 1,000 would be 1,800. Okay. Plus 300 would be 2,100. How much is that supposed to be? Ant-Man bundle. 2,100. Okay, that does make sense. All right, I'm going to get it. Finally, I don't know what happened, dude. What the dang heck? It's a good one, even though it is clipping, but that's fine. Look at that. It's traversal too. Very cool. Finally have that. I don't know what the heck happened. Isn't that strange? We got Daredevil still here, Iron Man Legion, we got Futurama, and we got Isaac still in the shop. Peacemaker, I did a full gameplay review of a few days ago if you want to watch that. All same with Isaac too. We got full gameplay reviews of those. Power Rangers still here. The Chucks leaving today, guys. If you want to pick up some Converse, you have until item shop reset to pick these up. So definitely make a move on those. If you've been thinking about them. The Takumi cars leaving today. The Snoop Dogg Cadillac leaving today. We got Messi still in the shop. Gorillas, of course. And that is it. I think there's a little bit of news we got to go over. Guys, Lord Zed skin officially flipping revealed. And it looks peak. Okay. We got a little Power Rangers villain there. Are we going to get Rita? Is it Rita the Repulsor or Rita the whatever? You know what I'm talking about. That would be sick. Okay. I kind of feel like we need her. But regardless, I'm glad we got Zed. So that's going to be coming soon. I'm assuming this weekend. We'll find out though. Sonic. Fortnite is in talks to add Sonic's theme, Live and Learn. I'm all about that, dude. We need the Sonic skins. Come on. What are you doing? Fortnite, you can make them. It has been proven that Sonic will look good in game. We don't need a mecha Sonic. You just give him long legs. That's it. Long legs. That's fine. Battle Royale storm damage is now doubled. Also, safe zone wait time is now 14 to 22% shorter, and the shrink time for the second storm is now 90 seconds, was 95. So that's what I was talking about. But they rolled this part back. The rest of this is still applies. Fortnite is stacked this week, says HypeX. A new update September 18th. That's after midnight today. Megazord transformation. Power Rangers Blade Blaster. So we got a new item to use there. Lord Zed text emote. Sonic shoes. New proximity chat, which is I'm never really I'm not even going to use it once. October crew revealed and bundles updated. Oh, are we going to get the new crew skin revealed in the update? That's sick. That's dope. Fortnite mirrors lead up and more. Guys, also official Delulu announcement, proximity chat BR, LTM weekends only. 80 players, 0 build, start solo, and squad up. Oh, that's interesting. Squad up with proximity chat. So you start solo, and then you can actually become squads. So they're pushing you towards teaming. They're encouraging it. Creator code owners get early access September 18th. That's awesome. I feel special. I think, is that the first time they've given creator code havers something cool like that? Oh, that's nice. BR storm damage is reverted back. Earlier today, it was doubled, but that just got reverted. The wait time for storms to start shrinking is still faster, though. So there you go. That's it for the Fortnite news. Let's do some Darnold shout outs, and then we'll get the dang heck out of here. Guys, if you want to follow me at X, it's Quantum Camper. And you can tag me in your posts anytime you purchase anything using code Quantum Camper, and I will I'll try to repost it, and I will definitely, no matter what, give you a shout out, okay? Because I want to help you celebrate getting your purchases, especially if they're with code Quantum Camper. Goofy Snoopy unlocked the Skelly boost from the Rocket Pass on the last day. The grind was tough, but it was worth it. Shout out to Goofy picking up that Skelly boost. I wanted that one, man. I'm stoked for you, seriously. Also, shout out to Tin City. Rocket League and Fortnite pickups used code Quantum Camper in both games. Season 19 has been awesome. My last game before the new season. I looked at this earlier, and this, dude, Tin City is like legit a freaking Rocket League sweat. Like, so that's a kind of anime looking. Watch this right here. Clutching, dude. And this is like actually impressive. Watch this. Wham! That's sick, dude. Shout out for real. Picking up the Converse as well. Amazing. And it looks like you got the snacking emotes. I love it, dude. I love it. Did you get the is it the Quest skin there? I think so too. Yeah. Awesome, man. W pickups, and thank you so much for using code Quantum Camper. Let's keep going here. What else do we got? Bug Punk Sunny's pickaxe is a reskin. I don't think I have. Wait, is that? I don't think I have this one unless that's from a recent battle pass. I do really like this. I think that, regardless of it being a reskin, I do really like that one though. That's going to be sick. Shout out Vince. Music Pass collabs I'd like to see from Kid Velvet. I don't know who that is. That's Youngblood. That would be sick. He's dope. Wait, Hella Sketchy. I don't even heard of Hella Sketchy. I do know Youngblood though. Obviously Michael Jackson and Nirvana. Dude, Nirvana skin. Can you imagine Kurt Cobain? Out of all of these, I know that they're let's just be honest. Nirvana's never going to happen. Michael Jackson has been rumored to possibly be this coming Fortnite mirrors. We'll see. It's already stacked though, so I'm thinking because it's so stacked already that it probably won't happen. Youngblood I could actually see for sure happening. That could. They could even do like a whole season. So shout out to Kid Velvet. Yep. Shout out to Vince again, and. Let's see. Oh, yeah, dude. Let's go. Lusanta Assassin picking up the heat. Let's see. We got Jacob's Locker Bundle. Love that. That's a good one, dude. Colonel Poppy as well. Shout out to Lusanta Assassin picking up some heat. So, yeah, they tend to save up here and just kind of show all the highlights throughout like a week or so, which is totally cool. I know a lot of you do that. I love it. Beavis and Butthead bundle, amazing. And Agent Weaver. Ooh, nice. That's a good one. Shout out Lucent Assassin picking up the absolute freaking heat. Like Jenny. TikTok. Oh, yeah, TikTok. That's a really good one. The Kesha TV off. Ooh, love that too. And the Halo ring. Very, very nice. Absolutely just crushing this item shop. Full googly. Wait, what skin are you using right there? I like that. Who is that? Oh, is that Resident Evil chick? Or Silent? Wait, who is that? I want her. Song 2. Yeah, what skin is that? You got to tell me. Lucent Assassin, please. Oh, Camel Pulse too. That was a really good rap. Dang, you're absolutely crushing at the item shop. Yo, sorry it takes so long to update. Here are all my new locker editions. No worries. No need to apologize. I love seeing them. Leaf Blower. Fungus King Bundle. Champion Surf Witch. Ooh, dude. And the bread. I got the bread. I love the bread. I love bread in real life too. Let's get some GGs in the chat for Lucent Assassin picking up the absolute heat in the Fortnite item shop with code Quantum Camper. Thank you so much for using my code, and I'm seriously, genuinely stoked you got so much good stuff. And we got the Fungus King bundle too. Amazing. I love to see it, dude. And Crispin Kills finished the quest pack. Congratulations. And back when I wasn't tapped into free stuff, but my old account, remember getting a few exclusives here and there. Man, that's a kind of a tragedy that to have been playing. Oh, you know what? I will end on this because that's a common theme. Because Vince was saying how he got these cosmetics for free from, I think there was like PlayStation, and then Skullmaster was like, yeah, I was playing, but I didn't have access to a PlayStation or whatever, or just wasn't locked into the free rewards. Like honestly, when the first season I was playing, I wasn't either. That's why I do actually really recommend going on, even if you don't do anything else on Twitter or X. Just using it for Fortnite will literally enhance your collecting because you'll get to know about like all the stuff coming. Like, that's how following HypeX, following Sheena, following iFire Monkey, following me, following whoever else, tons of different people post about what's happening, and just kind of being just keyed into like the giveaways, the stuff that go around. I mean, honestly, I felt bad for people who didn't get Bug Punk Sunny because, if you think about it, like that was a quick release, and what did they announce that on a Thursday, and it started on Friday, and then went Saturday and Sunday, and then it was done. So like if you took, sometimes people take a week off, and that, which is fine. I actually, I think it's good to take time off. Maybe play a different. I'm not playing much BR right now. Mostly just Blitz and Save the World. A little bit of Reload. I mean, I'll do like one game of BR just to torture myself, but but sometimes people just take a whole week. That's how I missed the freaking Krang back bling. That's the only time that I took, I think it was 3 days, maybe 4 tops. And I didn't really understand how passes and mini passes worked yet, because this was literally the first season I was playing, like really, really playing. I wasn't keyed in. I didn't know how things worked. And so I feel bad. Some people literally didn't even know about Bug Punk Sunny. So it is important to follow, you follow me on X, but you could definitely follow HypeX and Sheena. They are on it. Okay. We got to get the dang heck out of here. I was going to show you something else to talk about. I was talking about like being in the, I have talked about, well, yeah, we'll end on this. I started playing, or I tried to play Fortnite, like in chapter 1. I can't even tell you the exact season, but it was definitely, I played on my phone before, on my iPhone, because I remember I would play it at work during downtime. And it was when the bubbles, the balls in chapter 1 were there with the plunger things there, and then the hoverboard too. So whatever season that was, I definitely remember playing that on my phone. I didn't even have a system. I literally did not have even a PS4. So I played that. I would play that on my phone. But I was just kind of literally beyond casually playing it on my phone. And then throughout the years I would pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down. Never really keyed in on it and everything. Never even bought a battle pass until chapter 5, season 1. So I do understand, what a lot of people were just like, yeah, I have like a few, I have a few things, free items here and there, whatever, throughout the seasons, but I didn't really start playing until, chapter 4 or whatever. So I do understand that. You want to hear something insane? So in 2012, Fortnite was, they did a panel at Comic-Con showing gameplay footage for the first time. And I was at that Comic-Con. Did I go to the panel? No. I didn't even know what Fortnite was. But I was, that's how it's just like, I was thinking about that because somebody sent me the original Fortnite trailer. Let's look it up. Somebody sent me the original Fortnite trailer, and it made me think, because let's see, look. Original Fortnite trailer. And yeah, this was 13 years ago, dude. It's so funny. This dropped, and they were like, it was supposed to be released in 2013. And it didn't come out until 2017. But in 2012, they had a panel at Comic-Con showing gameplay footage for the first time. I was at I was at the convention center when this was happening. Okay? I had dabbled throughout the years in almost every season. Never really stuck, until chapter 5, season 1. But I was literally in the building when they first announced the game and showed gameplay footage. Why did it take me so long to get into this game? I don't know why. Insane. I mean, just think about it. This game has been like in the grasp of my fingertips for since the beginning, the very beginning. Literally 5 years before it released, I was in the building that they were showing gameplay footage in. Could you imagine a different timeline? I just wander into the what is this? Oh, I'll see. Because that's how, I used to go like every single day to Comic-Con all day long, and I would just go to random panels sometimes. There could have been a chance. There is an alternate timeline that I just randomly walk into the Fortnite panel, sit down. Oh, what is this? Oh, let me sign up for beta testing, and I'll be, because there's like some gnarly cosmetics that you could get, like if you were like a beta tester or something like that. I've watched the videos about that. That could have been me. In an alternate timeline, that isn't me. Okay, but that's all right, guys. What was our gratitude check today? Grateful for the things that we have. We don't focus on what we don't have. We focus on what we do have. All right, let's get the dang heck out of here. You know what we got to do. You love it. You love it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Oh My Llama. I'm your host, Quantum Camper. Don't forget to use code Quantum Camper in the Fortnite item shop as your supported creator code. Drop me a like and subscribe, and comment with what you got or what you would like to get. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.